Game of the Week is brought to you by Steam Steak and Seafood.
With Mountain DeSales, Tattnall, and Stratford joining the GISA this year, it was the chance to renew rivalries with FPD. Last week, the Eagles beat the Vikings, and tonight it was the Cavaliers' turn to try to knock off FPD. The Cavs beat Twigs last week by 2 touchdowns. Keith Hatcher's team seems to have the offense back on track with quarterback Carson Leatherwood. Meanwhile, Greg Moore's Vikings had lost 2 in a row coming into tonight's game, but their defense playing very, very well all year long. Here we go to North Macon for the video of this game. Here come the Vikings on the field. And that's pretty impressive right there. And here come the Cavaliers of head coach Keith Hatcher. Huge crowd, of course, in Austin Childers Field. Nice crowd there. And here's the opening kickoff by the Cavs. And FPD's Jonathan Raines is going to get it in near the end zone, and he's going to take off. A great run right here. Watch this. He's going to cut back. He's talking about missing some tackles. That was pretty good right there. Raines is going to get it all the way down to about the 30-yard line. A great run for about a 70-yard pickup there. That was set up the first touchdown of the night. Will McCormick's going to get the, hey, hold on there. Get the pass to Jam Morris. And, wow, this is a nice catch right here. He's got it, 10 yards, touchdown. Vikings on the board first. If Brad Powell would come in to get the PAT, it would be up and good, and that would make it 7-0. Vikings out on top. All right, FPD fans, you are on television. How about that? Mountain DeSales now would get the ball, and they could do nothing offensively. They would really struggle. Here's a run right here up the middle for a couple yards. Then Cavaliers striking out again. Back to pass, looking for a completion, and it's not there. Barely missed it. Here's another play here. Run up the middle for Leatherwood. Couldn't get very much yards, and FPD would get it back, and they would go to work quickly. McCormick would get it and fake it and get it to Garrison Hotchkiss. Touchdown, Vikings. They are on the board with more points. Brad Powell would come back in and get another PAT. It's up and good, and that would be 14-0 Vikings. Later in the first half now, Vikings would hand it off to Andrew Bevel. Watch this play coming up here by Bevel. Right up the middle, and he's going to open some gaps. How about 25 yards for a touchdown? Vikings were cruising at this point, 21-0. They would go on and win it 42-21. FPD now 4-2 overall, 1-1 in region play. They are at Tattnall next week. Cavaliers fall to 3-3 and are also 1-1 in Region 7A. Mountain DeSales will play at Wilkinson next week. Now to Forsyth. Mary Persons hosted Howard in a region game. Here we go for some highlights of this game. Howard with the ball first. Always a big crowd in Forsyth. 2nd and 15. Courvoisier King on the keeper. He's going to fumble, recovered by Cameron Penniman of the Bulldogs right there. Then Mary Persons 3rd and goal. Jake Johnson, Malik Bledsoe. He's going to get it. Touchdown. Mary Persons on the board. 2-point conversion would be no good. 6-0 Bulldogs on top. Mary Persons gets it back on 4th down. Johnson looking. Bledsoe got him. Touchdown. 30-yard pass in there for the point. Extra point was good, and that made it 13-0 Bulldogs. Howard the ball now, 2nd and 11. King with a throw. And it's going to be picked off again by Allen. And Quinn Allen is going to take it all the way to the 27-yard line. He's going to fumble it but get it back. Now, second quarter, Mary Persons, 2nd and 3. D-High gets it up the middle. Look at him run. Touchdown right there. That was pretty easy. Extra point was good. That made it 20-0 Bulldogs out on top. Howard with the ball again now. They were trying to get something going. 2nd and 6. King throws it. Back, shotgun, looking, and he's going to put it in the air, and it's going to be picked off again, this time off the fingertips, and then Trey Weaver gets it, and he's going to go. Touchdown. Mary Persons, I mean, he left. He just went all the way in I think he left the stadium after this. No, he's there. 27-0. Watch this play. Mary Persons again. Johnson, Bledsoe. Watch this effort. He's going to get it down to the 1-yard line. He's going to shake off some tackles, and no, he just misses it. But D-High would get it. Punches it in for the score. 2-point conversion would be no good. It would be 33-0, but this was all Bulldogs. 47-7 is the score. They are now 5-1 on the season. They are in Upson Lee next week. Huskies fall to 3-1. To Warner Robins now. Houston County McCullough Talbot Stadium with Cross Creek in town. Here come the Bears. They are having a great season. And here's our Ortho Georgia Play of the Week. The talented quarterback from HoCo, Jake Fromm. Watch this. Darian Anderson, 40 yards. This kid can chunk it. He's got it. Completion. This may be better. A couple of plays later. Snap to Fromm. Throws it. Anderson again. Touchdown. How about part 2 of the Play of the Week from Ortho Georgia? Only a few minutes left at the top clock, and it was already 7-0 after the PAT. Bears get it back down the Cross Creek 25. Fromm hands off. Kenny Gant. He's going to be taken down around the 8-yard line. Fine run here by Gant. Then a couple of plays later, the Bears knocking on the door. Fromm. Another handoff to Gant, and he's going to score. He's in there, corner of the end zone, he's got it. Extra point would make it 14-0. The flag was on the visitors. Don't worry about it. More offense now from Hoko. Fromm again. Gant, touchdown, Bears. This is kind of easy, folks. Extra point would be good now, 21-0. First quarter lasted about an hour. No kidding. Second quarter now. Didn't take the Bears long. Fromm again. Jalen Searcy, touchdown. You get the point here. They're scoring a lot of them. Extra point was good, 28-0. Here's our Andy Fields Insurance hit of the week. Cross Creek snaps it to Christian Blunt, and he gets it to Darius Ford, who is smashed. That's a rib rocker right there, don't you think? I do. Boom. That hurts. In super slow-mo. This game was all Hoko. Bears win it 51-6. They are now 5-1 overall, and they host Jones County next Thursday night. All right, we have got our game of the week. Tucker Sargent is live on location. He's at Jack Baines Field right now with a scoop on the Stratford Tattnall game. It is our game of the week. Hey, Tuck.
Hey Bill, how's it going? These two teams now in the Georgia High School Association, but their rivalry is just as it was when they were both in the GISA. The schools separated by just a few miles, and of course they love to beat each other. 2 years ago, Stratford won this game 16-14, and last year the Eagles won 14-13. Let's see how this year's game would go.
A beautiful night at Tattnall. Here come the Eagles looking for their third straight win in this series. Tattnall on the other side, a chance to move to 6-0. Trojans get it first. They put together a good-looking drive here, 2nd and 7 from the 50. They pitch it to Ahmad Barrett. He picks up the first down inside the Stratford 45. Then they go to the air. Ian Herndon completes it to Aubrey and Kemp inside the 25. They go back to the ground game. This guy is unbelievable. Jonathan Ward inside the 10-yard line. Remember last week, Stratford recovered 3 FPD fumbles in the first quarter. Well, here's another one. Aaron Arnold falls on that one for Stratford, and the Eagles take over. Bad news for them, they had to punt it away. So Tattnall goes back to work, and they give it to Ward. He breaks free, making moves. 44 yards for the Tattnall touchdown. 7-0 Trojans after the extra point. Second quarter now, Stratford with the ball, but not for long. That's a fumble, and the Trojans have it. First down for them at midfield. First play, Ward runs over a man down to the 31. Then something strange happens. Some of the lights go out. It was about a 10-minute delay. Stratford students had fun with it across the way, but on the first play back, Mr. Ward, 14-0 Trojans. Lofton Whitten adds a 21-yard field goal at the half to give Tattnall a 17-0 lead.
And the Trojans held on to win tonight, 24-7 the final. I'm now joined by the winning coach, Clint Morgan. Coach, what a dominating performance for your guys, especially Jonathan Ward. 197 yards tonight, you said.
Yeah, it was. It was a great performance by our guys. They really came out and worked hard. They were eager to get this game under our belt and try to overcome that 1-point loss from last year. There's a little bit of revenge factor for us.
And this is your 100th career win. What does that say about all the years that you've been in coaching?
Well, what it says is I've been surrounded by a lot of good people and good players, and I'm just a small piece of this puzzle, and 100 wins is special, but it goes to a lot of different people, not just me.
All right, the winning coach, Clint Morgan, Tattnall 6-0. Bill has a look at your scoreboard right after this.
Hit of the Week is brought to you by Andy Fields Insurance.